Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. What's your name?
I'm Chandler Freeman.
And when did you come to the state?
Well, I came to the States August of 1999, and I was immigrated to the States.
What are you coming with your family, or what caused your family to come to the states?
Well, the process of immigration for my family is a gradual process that began 1990. 1990, and my family started to come to the States in groups. The first group was my brother, who is living in Maryland, and then the next group was my older brother, who lives in New York. I was a part of the third group uh, that came 1990, and the final group with my father and nieces and nephew came 2000. And it was the war, civil war in my country that lasted for 10 years that caused us to come to the States.
Excuse me. What kind of difficulty you have faced so far in the U.S.?
I think the difficulties would be getting to understand the American culture,
Mm-hmm.
adjusting, because our culture is very different in Liberia, West Africa, from the culture in the States.
For instance.
For instance, we, my culture, we are more communal, family,
Mm-hmm.
but in the States it's more individualistic. So getting adjusted to that, where it's every person for himself in America, but unlike my culture, is everybody in a community.
Okay.
Thank you. No problem.
So that was like one of the difficulties I experienced, getting adjusted to, you know,
Yeah, you can do your eating for the interview, no problem. This is a very casual interview. Yeah, we are doing this interview at the restaurant dinner lunch hour. This is fried rice, and this is the thing that which attract Shanda to come to US. Okay.
yeah, a better life.
Hey, you forgot to pay. Okay, you mentioned that there's the big difference between the community you lived with before and now. Okay, may you continue on?
Well, sure. I mean, for example, Terry, like, you know, I didn't have a car when I came to the States, so I had to take the bus
Uh-huh.
or take the train in Maryland to get to different places. And you know, in my country, if there's an older person without a seat, you have to give the older person a seat. And most people thought there was something wrong with me. I would stand up, you know,
Uh-huh.
and give an older person a seat in the train, and they thought that, you know, what was wrong with this guy getting up. But you know, those are cultural things that, and even addressing an older person, it's okay to call someone, you know, by their first name. But in my culture, we usually refer to people as Mr. This, Mr. That, Pastor That. You know, an attitude of respect for the elderly. I did not see a lot of that.
Here.
Yeah, so getting adjusted to that, you know, was one of those things. Yeah.
How about language? That kind of thing.
Oh
Stuff.
no, I didn't have a language problem. In fact, one, because English is the national language in my country.
Right.
Even though there are 28 native languages, English happens to be our national language. And so,
So because I know that because of difference and difference will create some challenge and difficulties. So being a member of the church, uh, can you tell me what kind of work at the service the church can help to smooth the transition of the immigrating?
Well, the church can actually play a key role uh, because the church is supposed to be a family, the family of God. So the church can actually help the other brother and sisters to get adjusted, especially through education. Most immigrants want to go to school. They first just need someone to tell them which school is a good school.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know Bible colleges. Which Bible college is a good one? These
Mm-hmm.
are just some simple things that the church can aid in.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, which scholarships do schools offer for people with immigration background?
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are things that simple things the church can do, and even create schools for these immigrants, like preschool.
Mm-hmm.
The church can play a vital role in such a project like that.
Okay.
Chinese
Yeah.
Chinese rice. Uh, as you know, in Africa, rice is our staple food, and
Oh,
so
really? Just like Chinese? Huh?
being in Chinatown is like being in home because
Ooh.
I'm enjoying my rice with a very spicy sauce, as you can see now, and because I eat a lot of spicy food, and so I gravitate towards Chinese food because it reminds me a lot about African food.
Okay, so I guess church can not only do school work for you and also can help you to find a good restaurant for you. Huh?
Definitely.
Okay, good. Oh, my mouth water is running now.